Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We have a 3v3 on Affiliate, the MOBA map, the 3-lane. Who's going top, who's going jungle, who the hell even plays League anymore? Anyway, going left to right, top left, we have a Gondor. It is a ROTWK. If you don't make Pippin right now, ROTWK, you're banned. You're literally banned from this video. Bottom, ooh, we have another Gondor. It is Panics, good guy Panics. And in the middle, we have fucking Lediga. Lediga playing a PvP game. How much am I going to regret doing this? Pumbaa was bad enough, but Lediga doesn't play PvP. But this is, if you don't remember Lediga, he is Mr. Malmo, Mr. Caramel Dansen, Mr. Sweden himself. And his first building was an orc pit instead of a resource building. Or maybe he did that, then that. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see him. Anyway, opposite them is a Misty Mountains. It is Mr. D. And with him is Big Mickers, who has been crying for him to, or crying to be featured in a replay, or in a cast, so, well, let's hope this game's good enough to be uploaded, because here he is. And what's he making here? Oh, a walk pit, okay. And we have two Gondors versus two Misty, and it's Mr. J. So, if Mr. D and Mr. J are the balls, then Big Mickers is the cock. See how we get on. Mountain Orc start. There's no Woodland Realm for quick caps. These layers are so devious. So if you're Mirkwood and you get quick cap on this, it's just hilarious. Orc Warriors, no. Lediga, you can't creep Warg layers with Orc Warriors. No! Okay, good. Okay, we'll have to... Okay, it's like two absolute noobs in the middle, Big Mickey and Lediga. And then, like, either side, just protected by, like, veterans. So this is gonna be funny. Let's see what Panics is doing. Rather slow start. Sometimes it's slow on this map, sometimes it's fast. Might have a bit of a slower start here, but he's creeping. And I wonder who's going to lame. Panics plays a lot with Thran, which has given him some very bad habits. He'll probably rush Gandalf, now that I've said that. And Mr. D. With the early lumber mill. Treasure trove. And creeping as well. So yeah, maybe they're totaling up for something big. RuudDevil has a somewhat forward barracks that is askew. Excuse you. You're studying architecture, man. What the hell is this? God damn. Oh, maybe he's doing it like an arc. Okay. Okay, you know what? Forgiven. Maybe he had a plan. Maybe I should rush to judgment here. Yeah, I'm predicting some early heroes that might tilt some players, but at the same time might make for some interesting gameplay. So cavalry on Affiliate is actually pretty good, because this area right here is basically one big no man's land. If you commit, you can get really screwed over. So if you're the middle player, you can actually play cav support pretty well and just sort of chime into the battle, get some good kills and sort of help your teammates and then pull out. I think if you're playing the middle, that's really the best way to do it. Anyway, Lake Lediga, or Felix to his mum and dad. He's gone with double orc barracks, and he's upgrading them. He wants the black Uruks. Man of culture, Lediga. Okay, Mr. D moving in. He's got the slashes. They're not level 2 yet, so they don't have the trait. But RuudDevil forcing a bit of a scorched earth policy from Mr. J. But the early Thunderclap Chad Zerkers are here. God, we just bastardized that name. Gundabad Berserkers, there you go. I don't think he's gonna get... Yeah, no, you didn't need to delete that one, man. If he stayed, he... And you had a fell wind! Why would you delete your tunnel? You literally just... Oh my god. Why do people do that? If you can't protect it, you delete it. You had him there. Anyway, the Horde bonus, which someone asked in the other video, just basically gives you damage and armor when you get the Horde bonus. Lediga moving up the middle. There are some pikes in there. Take out half a war battalion. And he's got forward Dunlanding. Actually, well done, Mickey. Playing quite aggressive there, getting the position there. But whether he can protect him is another story. He's seen the power of the Axerovs. He has 2 here. And, Lediga taking out the tunnel there. I feel like the Wargs could easily go in there and destroy this. I know there's Spearmen, but majority it's not. And that could have been bad for Lediga because these axe throwers, oh, that's not an axe thrower. These axe throwers are really devious. In the bottom, Panics, fighting under cave bats, so losing. But I think he's got the numbers here. And early Forlong, what is this, 5.0? Yes, Forlong the Fat. Meets Goldfimble into the battle. He has a hatred of all things hobbits, but Forlong is basically, you know, he ate like 3 hobbits for breakfast. He's that big. F in chat for Forlong, man. He dies at the Battle of Minas Tirith, or the Pelennor. So F in chat, boys. He dies for Gondor. In the top, he did make Pippin. He did try to get these... No! Mac, you must have been on Udo crack if you thought you could take that with Pippin. Alright, Thunderchat Berserkers. If they're in formation here, if they were level 2, they could actually fight all of this. Even under Heroic Statue, they could fight all this. But they need to be level 2 to proc their Fell Determination. But, yeah, he's actually going to have to force a retreat. It would have been really cool if he had flanked around, because pathfinding being what it is in this mod, you could have really just got those Gundabad stuck. Anyway, what have we got here? We got Wargs harassing Udomak. Doing really well. He's probably popped the Howl. He has. Got him on aggressive stance. He's going to get the farm right outside Gondor's doors. The cheek on that Mancunian. Although he's not from Manchester, but whatever. I call him that anyway. The cheek on Big Mickers there. And early Goldfimble. That used to be the go-to, man. That used to be the go-to, but I don't think... I think you... I don't know. I've fallen out of love with Goldfimble a bit. I feel like people have caught on. So I'm not really sure. Anyway, you got plenty of archers here. The Gundabats will take very little damage from them because they're so heavily armored, but they will eventually lose because there are just so many. Now they got Commander's Horn. Faramir is coming up as well. And I think if I was Mr. J here, I would do damage control, not feed so much. And they've both gone for Goldfimble. That's weird. But yeah, try and get like a stronger hero. Or maybe some trolls. Or maybe even a worm. Because just bum rushing with Gundabads usually works, but against a steady Gondor defense, it does not. Anyway, Mr. Whichever one it is. Is it Mr. J down here? It's Mr. D, okay. Mr. D capping the outpost. And Panic's forcing a retreat. So, you have so many options with Misty Mountains. He's gone with the double orcs. He's actually going Horrors of Mount Graham, or Bolg's Bodyguard as they're known now. But you have so many options to go with, and they're all pretty viable. I would like to see that, but we'll see. Alright, we got Wolfgar to give that epic leadership damage to the Wildmen. If he's going to go Dunlending, then that could be really cool. Mickey with the double Warg Sentry, and pretty much, aside from that one little incursion by Lediga, pretty much having it all his own way, which is very fortuitous. Lediga... Did he make any Black Uruks? He upgraded, but then didn't make any Black Uruks. Maybe he lost them already. And, another Faramir. So that's 2 on the field. The Arrow Volley will come in handy. And Goldfimble for the Harass. Although he's very low. If he takes his eye off the ball, it could be costly. There are some pikes there. He does have the Wolf Summon he can use. And he needs to be careful not to lose this big boy just like that! Hey, when they turn in a berth. It's like they're trying to drift. They don't just tell the dog to sort of, you know, about turn. So, that was a bit of a gift. But hey, mistakes happen. You've got Bolg's Bodyguard on the way. That'll surprise him. And it's weird that you're rushing Gundabad Berserkers, but you're making Goldfimble. Because he can't really do anything with those Berserkers. If you're making, like, one Warg to sort of harass, then maybe. But Bolg or Muzgash will give, Actually, does Muzgash give leadership to these guys? Regardless, I think he'd be a better pick, with the rest of your army comp. Oh! 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 Mickey, no! Mickey, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. No, man. You have a plan here, right? You've got, like, the Cracks of Doom or something? No, he's Isengard. He doesn't get Cracks of Doom. He has, he has something, right? I mean, that's a lot of orcs to be empowered by the Geometrol. They actually have 50% damage. I think he's actually going to get away with clumping like this. Dude, if there's an arrow volley, if Lediga is sounding to his teammates, dude, Faramir arrow volley, or anything. Wait, there's Eastling archers actually firing over the cliff there? Oh my god, Mickey, you don't need to send an army to cap a fucking signal fire. Gandalf sent a hobbit, for goodness sake. Oh, he got away with one there. He was very lucky that Lediga only had barebone orcs there and your Wildman had leadership. Because that could have been very bad. Very punishing indeed. Okay, now, Unimac is out of his comfort zone. No heroic statue here. And the Berserkers are clawing it back now. So, I mean, I would actually keep the Axeman there to get the tunnel. You might as well get some value given that you've lost your army here. The heroes are pulling back, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, there's the Gundabats fighting on their home territory. They're doing well. And Faramir slowly leveling up. Once he gets level 3, Captain of Athelion, he gets his leadership and he gets that really annoying summon. That's stealths, because that's fun to do. Anyway, Mr. D still has the outpost, so I'm hoping to see, like, Bolg or something. We've got snow trolls actually coming in. No worms. And nothing else there. And he does have the Dunlending encampment. Alright, Lediga. I guess you can expand unless you want to go full lumber eco and just sort of play it safe. But it seems that his eco is probably terrible. He hasn't expanded or he's only got one lumber mill. So yeah, I mean, Mickey and Lediga. I'd said it was Battle of the Noobs in the middle here. And you can see why. Because I mean, Mickey's actually expanded economically, so kudos to him. But Lediga's just lacking on that side. It's going to be very hard for him to keep up. He is recapping the Signal Fire, so there's that. Okay, Lurtz is coming in. I feel like I didn't see any Mordor heroes. But maybe he's anticipating Mouth of Sauron or an Nazgul that he can cripple. Or maybe he just likes Lurtz, who knows. Alright, let me just check Panic Space real quick. Marketplace. Level 3 archery range. He is making Athelion ranges. Okay, I just wanted a little check on what he's doing. Our Norians are on the field. Which, Thran highly rates these bad boys. I'm never convinced. But I feel like the reason is that I don't micro the charge attack. Because that gives you 50% damage and armor. That is a very, very, very powerful buff. And I think you sort of have to use it. Because our Norians sort of lack in the stats otherwise. Anyway, Bolg's Bodyguard. There's just... You're asking them to do too much, and I think he's going to lose all 3 of them here. Probably Faramir is focusing them because he 6 them. He gets them in the tunnel at the very last minute. Goldfimble with the trample tries to get some. He's back. He can do the wolf summon and then trample would have been the better thing. War Chant buffing the Gunnerbed Berserkers that are there. Once these Athelion Rangers get their Bodkins, then it's going to be really hard for these Gunnerbed Berserkers. Athelion Rangers the perfect counter to that. Anyway, Fall, I'm going to take down the tunnel here. Goldfimble has the wolf summon. I'm not sure why he's not using it. It is kind of annoying to proc. It can't hit. It can't hit any units when you're doing the summoning circle. Anyway, he finally gets it off, and they charge into some pikes rather than the archers. But Gunnerbed Berserkers are in the back. Baragon's there too. I think Baragon should swap to his spear here. Nope, they want to focus Goldfimble, and they take him down again. The archer heroes being Mr. D's undoing there. Anyway, Wildman coming in to support. Tier 2 Trebuchet. Not sure he needs that, but he's summoning it anyway. Over to the top here. Frozen Waves fighting. Unimac in a much... beefier conflict. He's got fire arrows, which means he can get Bodkin arrows as well. There goes the Felwind to sort of break up the archer formations. The wolf summon goes in from Goldfimble as well. Both Misty Mountain players did the exact same strat, and I don't know if that's the right idea. Although he did make Lug, you want... I feel like autocasting this doesn't really work, but if you want to use Lug... I mean, the reason why I make him, and the reason why I think he's such a good hero, is he gets Headhunter at level 1. And then level 3, yeah, that armor and speed reduction, it's just so good. It's so good. So kudos to the Gondor players for getting fire arrows so quickly. Lediga is on the offensive in the middle. Big Lediga. Bring it home from Mother Malmo. Let's fucking go. Dunlending Cav are here. There are Spearmen and Black Urks. I like... He's got a small army, and I guess Mickey isn't actually there. So I think this is the time for him to push. Get the fuck out of here, peasant. Wildmen are basically the Danes of Middle-earth, so Lediga is going in with extra impetus here. Jumbo Troll clinging onto 1 HP. And, no, I think he can keep going. Maybe Panix is calling for help here. He does have 2 armies on his doorstep. There goes the heal on the front line. But he does have Anorians there. Oh, now there's Tainted Land coming in for Mickey. It gives you Scavenger as well, Tainted Land, as well as the damage and armor. Wolfguard's getting out on his horse. Muzgash is into the fight, giving leadership to these big boys. Mountain Orcs. Okay, he does give it. Okay, nice. Now the goblins are getting back into the swing of things. They got the snow trolls, which I think must have plowed through. If he wants to, I would pull them back, make sure... Okay, well, that one died, but... Really fast unit, really solid builder killer. Lediga is making his way back. But I think it's basically handled now, because look at the range and the buff on these Ithilians. Does he give them range as well? He does. Fucking hell. But yeah, he's got the bodkins, so that's going to mean... That was a really good push by the goblins. He's lost 2 heroes, which is bad for him. But he does have the outpost money to sort of compensate for that. And I think I missed a big battle, but Panic's base was under attack. But yeah, he's made a good counterattack now. So the goblins are doing well to recover here. I feel like Misty Mountain's late game is really strong. Like, I don't think they need to worry about Gondor. They need to get Bolg, and he needs to mix it up. He needs like a fireworm. He needs to put the fear of God into him somehow. He does have wargs with forged blades, which once they proc that howl, they will do so much damage there. I think the only thing letting him down is still Lediga's eco is probably fucking terrible. Let's see. Does he have... Okay, he is 1 point away. Does... No, the Orkhorn does not go into Slaves Unknown. But he's making a 3rd Orc Pit. He does have his tier 2 now. He's fighting in the middle. He does have Eastling Archers, but they don't have heavy armor. So that's a lot of archers to protect without heavy armor. That is the Ruin of Angmar, which actually removes leadership, I'm pretty sure. Let's just check one more time. Yeah, lose all leadership. The Doggoldor tier 2, I'm not sure if it's both the terrain abilities, but it's certainly one of them. I think it's the one that spawns little spiders. That one removes leadership. So if you're looking for like an alternate tier 2 to use for Doggoldor, I recommend that one. I know there's not a DG in this game, but that's just your RuudDevil fun fact of the day, boys. Fucking hell yeah! Dunneling Cav with the Forged Blades. Mickey getting his upgrade. Golfinball going in. He's got the Wolf Summon. I like the audacity of this little boy. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this Golfinball. He's going in. He's hitting... I think that was a level 3 farm. Maybe it was a level 2 farm. I think it was level 2. But yeah, he's taking it out. The Tainted Land that Mickey put down is still there. Mosgarsh. Level 5 now. And I think Lediga, I think he just needs to go for it, man. Oh, no. Okay, I'm glad he didn't go for it. He's got Gorebag? Yes! Yes, he's got the dropkick. Please tell me there's an enemy hero in there somewhere. Lediga's actually surrounded. He can't protect the archers. Tainted Land goes in again because of the signal fire. He's got it back really quickly. And look at all those +3s. A little knockback there from the troll, but these Eastling archers, yeah, the Dunneling Cav just wreck them. And now, fighting ROTWK and Gondor Berserkers are teaming up. There's some level 5 archers here. They do have serrated armor, but that's not going to help against the overwhelming firepower of these Gundabad Berserkers. Unimag needs to attack. We see him moving in now. See, if you're a good player, you see who's attacking who and whose base is potentially empty. So Ewan, if he was paying attention, he got enough power points to get another tier 1, and now he's got Slaves of Nirn. Nice. But as I was saying, if he was paying attention, he would have noticed that Mr. J's army was out of position. And now he's going in. Although, thanks to the tunnel network, we are constructing mines under Dale, or whatever the fuck the campaign thing says. He's got the trebuchet here. There goes Rallying Call. Come on, the charge attack. They're not level 2. Always banner carriers, man. Always banner carriers. And use your Slaves of Nirn. Come on now. Halfway to tier 3 for one of the Misty Mountains. Close to tier 3 as well for the other Misty Mountains. And we got a ping here. Tainted Land. Does Tainted Land give you vision? Hold on, let's switch to Big Mechas. It does not. Okay, that'd be fucking OP. I think it's the initial cast. Okay, there's the armor debuff from Lug. But again, these fire arrows are actually proving enough. How fucking strange is that? So it doesn't root you, but it does lower your speed considerably. And, like, Gondor, I don't fancy them as a faction anymore. And I think Gundabad should be winning these. I don't know. There was no cav there to deal with the archers. I don't know what the... I don't know. The Gundabad should have just cleaved through all of that. I think he's missing a heavy hitter. Anyway, it's weird that he's made Faramir but no Ithilien Rangers. But the Arnorians are surprisingly making a good account of themselves. Battle in the bottom here. Well, battle in my bottom, ayo. Going in. Plenty of bodkins there. with Baragon, another Athelian Ranger. And yeah, watch the armor piercing. Just boom. I don't know what that sound was. That was the onomatopoeia for armor piercing arrows, apparently. Anyway, Muzgash, he's going to be next to feel the wrath of Gondor. And that's, yeah, that's some big losses. Gundabad Stone Troll was not your answer. That is a lot of money. It's slow and cumbersome. And the Athelians are just going to have their way with him. And that's a lot of money. That was a fully upgraded troll. That was not the answer, man. You either make some wargs, or, yeah, you just go with the worm. The worm... Okay, the worm will die quickly to Athelian Rangers, yes. But not fast enough for you to get a couple fire breaths off. And that's when you go. So the middle player is playing very passively. They've gone in a couple times, but if Mickey had any idea of the advantage that Lediga has... Thankfully, Lediga's using his Slaves of Nirn now. He must have upgrades now. He's getting banner carriers. It's still level 1. No, well, he hasn't made his... Yeah, his armory probably is really low percentage, so... I think Lediga might have screwed himself there. Alright, Bolg is on the field. He needs to watch out for the Athelian Rangers big time. And Panics, where the fuck did your army go? Did the cavalry... When I clicked away... I mean, we saw Faramir die, so fucking worth it. And maybe Baragon here, but when I clicked away... Did Mickey's cav fucking destroy your entire army? Where is it? Oh my god! No way! Where the fuck did the entire army go? No way, Panics. I clicked away to lament Lediga, and I miss an army wipe. Are you kidding me, man? Okay, we're gonna see Lediga attack. Trebuchet coming in to help his teammate. Lurtz, in melee using a bow. Basically my Oblivion character. And he's dead, also like my Oblivion character. Eastling Archers, they don't have the upgrade. Only Lediga would get this far. 2 level 5 Eastling Archers with no upgrades. And he's fucking winning it. I want the Cav to come in now. Surely the Dunlin Cav has to go in. Due to the Eastling Archers, what they did to the Athelian Rangers. Look at Lediga go. A full sweep. I hear Doom music playing. Alright, the Troll could go in and start hitting these buildings. And he needs to start pumping out some more units to cover these archers, because these guys are a bit battered. Udamak going in for the attack again. Still no trebuchets. Getting a lot of power points off these tunnels, mind you. And he's going in for the attack. This fortress looks undefended. I don't see any buffs on it. Maybe it's a trap. We got Gundabad Berserkers coming in from the rear. Goldfimble buffing these guys. Look at the insta-kill. Dude, that was... Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting them to instantly die there. Holy shit, wargs were the way to go. Anyway, people very close to tier 3 here. Lediga also very close to tier 3. Misty Mountains does have his tier 3. And I think that's Western Winds. Dol Amroth. Who got the Dol Amroth? Okay, Panic says Dol Amroth, which means Ewan has Western Winds. So there goes the stun. The stun lasts quite a long time, honestly. If you combo that with Horn of Gondor, it's a very long crowd control time. Anyway, these Gundabad Berserkers, they should be using Fell Determination. That might be the difference. You have to fully utilize all these abilities that's been going on. There's Horn of Gondor for the extra stun. Okay, upgraded Arrow Volley. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. And there goes the Watcher in the water. Lediga still getting away with some of his army. The cavalry's being awfully nice today. Or maybe he just hates Panics. But yeah, we missed the Watcher go off. Such as things when you're casting 3v3s. But again, another stalemate. These Gundabads still clinging on. And, yeah, Udamak losing a lot of units. I think Udamak is going to have to make some stronger heroes to sort of burst down these, well, stronger than Forlong, please. To sort of burst down these Gundabads. Or he's just going to have to bait him out with a trebuchet or something. And the war camp from Mickey. He wants some free, Urukai. I think I did say that in a cast recently, that I wanted people to use that ability. I wasn't sure if that was one that I uploaded or I didn't. But I did say it. Anyway, Wolfgar's still here. He's got the banner for the free Huskarls. And I'm not sure, like... Mickey knows he can go in for the attack, right? He really has the advantage, so much. And, after defeating Gondor, the Misty Mountains are now going to combo up here. Lug and Muzgash and Bolg should make short work of those Arnorians. Lediga doing all he can by pumping 2 tier 1s down there. And he does have an army. He's got Morgul orcs coming in now. A Witch King of Angmar would be beautiful, but I doubt he has the eco for that. And Bolg, this might have been a bridge too far for you, buddy. You're going to need a lot of help and some pings. Okay, yeah, he's fell winding and he's getting the hell out of there. Maybe some harass in the back line. Ooh, Gandalf the White is here. That's what we're talking about. I said he needs some heroes to burst him down, and there he goes. Okay, yeah, it's a matter of time now for Gondor. Bolg is out in the field. He is leveling up. He does have Ruled by Fear and his damage buff at level 3. And is it me or is this Drummer Troll tanking Musgash's shots really well? What the fuck? The little Drummer Troll that could. We're always surprised by trolls here. Anyway, the Cav finally going in, but there is Morgul Sorcery here and Morgul Spire. And Morgul Vanguard. Morgul, insert any word from the English language here. And Lediga's got it. And yeah, don't worry, Lediga. They can take him. They can literally take on the world. Yeah, yeah. Man. Okay, we actually caught that Watcher. The Great Barrier Reef? No. The Great Barrier Watcher. Got very little value, though. It killed some units, but if he was able to trap the Gondor army between the Watcher and his Gundabad's, then that would just be icing on the icing on the cake, chef's kiss. All right, Dalamoth Knights and Denethor fighting down bottom, but I want to see Gandalf get some action, so we're going to be looking at Udamak in the top. And I think I heard a summon go in. Oh, it's Thran's people. Okay, is he going to get Bolg here? He knows to focus the hero when cavalry are chasing him, right? He knows to do that, right? The stacking damage. Alright, misses the war chant. A bit of a lag there. Okay, that's understandable. And some Uruk spears with forged blades. Chase him away and save Bolg. So, some Dalamoth Knights. Denethor. Remember, the Vision of the Planetier removes leadership, but it removes everyone's leadership. So do not cast it on your own troops. That is the key there, my boys. Alright, Udamak, ready to go in. Build main army still hasn't been used, or has it been used? I can't tell if that's on cooldown or not. And, this could decide it, actually. Hold on. Gundabad Stone Trolls, the Dalamoth Knights are having to retreat. There goes the Worm Summon into the Trebuchet. And the Warg Riders are, running into pikes there. Okay. Gundabad Stone Troll. Backed up by Bill, Tom, and Bert and some Orc archers. The first time he used Gundabad Stone Trolls, it was literally by itself. That's why he got focused down so quickly. This time he's actually got some support. And he's getting so much more done. And the more he levels up, the more health he gets. Dude, if Denethor gets the final kill here. And because of the death animation, the XP gained... Ooh! It actually went to the Athelian Rangers. Okay, they must have got the final hit. Alright, Udamak attacking on the top. He did for Gondor! Which means for Lag Spike. Prepare for battle. Come on. The extra speed, man. Prepare for battle. How are you going to go into an enemy base if you're not prepared for battle? Okay, leadership's gone. War Chant to sort of, compensate for that. Fell Wind plus Tainted Land and Frozen Waste. All the buffs go in. Oh no, this could be bad for Udamak. He's in over his head. He's in too deep. And he's trying to make... Okay, Udamak needs help. Udamak needs help. Horn of Gondor now or anything. I don't know if Tainted Land gives fear resist. I doubt it. There goes the Sapper. What the fuck? Okay, that was a coincidence, right? Mickey Sapper didn't just take out 2 friendly buildings, right? That was just a coincidence. Double trebuchet, and they're hitting the fort. Focus the fort, you stupid Scotsman. Hit it. Fine, crowd control that army. Fine, that's good too. There goes another Sapper. Oh! What the fuck? Gandalf just tanked that Sapper, like, bring it on. I ain't scared of Al-Qaeda. Bang! Yeet me some Dunlendings as well. Okay, let me see powers. Both of them have Watcher. The Worm is way better, but hey, that right side of the tree is just so tempting. Faramir's gonna go down for the second time! Log clonks him on the back of the head with whatever he found on the ground, basically. Gets a cool 126 monies, which is very low for a hero, but again, it is Faramir. And very close to tier 4, he can go with, you know what, go with Manwë, man. You got double trebuchets, plus you have the Eagle Summon, Fortress goes down easy. Easy. But people aren't as smart as me, and they won't do that. I bet you. Anyway, the War Camp goes in the middle for some reason, not sure why. It did spawn some fighting Uruk-hai. But it is vulnerable now, and that's a tier 3. So that attack could have gone better. Somebody help me! You have Wizard Blast, you donut. Oh, Udamac, we need to talk later. Okay, Panics going in. Dol Amroth in reserve. Baragon and Faramir backing up the Athelian Rangers. And he's cool that he's going Denethor. I like that he's gone Denethor. Does Boromir get a buff from Denethor? I know he debuffs heroes. Faramir, Gandalf, Elisar. That's kind of weird. I thought he would. Alright, I'm not sure. I think it was Udamac that. Yeah, Udamac has Western Wind, so he's close to tier 4. Is that the worm summon I heard? No. I don't know what that was. Dol Amroth Knights going in. Misty Mountains going in. Denethor and Boromir low. And I think Bolg just fucking ate it. Lug fucking died too. Golfimble is probably going to die as well. And that is 3 dead Misty Mountain heroes. And these Knights of Dol Amroth running into Gundabad Berserkers. Going to be very difficult for them to get some value. Here comes the Worm Summon. A fantastic defense. Wait, Lediga's moving up the middle. Lake Leduga's moving up the middle. Lediga! Yes! Woo! Excellent. Lake Ladoga. Okay. Gothmog. Witch King. Dude, he's got no eco, but he gets 1 Slaves of Nirn, and suddenly he has every hero under the sun. He's gone with the Oluk High. Thrown to be proud. There goes Saruman with the Wizard Blast on hold ground stance. Okay, he's got the advantage here. Lediga. It's a lot of micro to utilize all these heroes. Witch King on his fell steed. Gothmog on his wall, charging into pikes. Not the best idea. Gothmog goes down. Saruman on like 2/3 health here. And I think that was an Nazgul that just ran into pikes there. In fact, I think... No, one Nazgul got away. And I think he had the crows picking at him as well. And again, Tainted Land with Signal Fire? It comes back like every minute. It's insane. Alright, so Lediga had a bunch of heroes and then lost them all. Okay. We'll be back in another 30 minutes when he's got his army back. Back down to the south. Bro, just make some fucking siege, dude. Just make some siege. I feel like we've reached the end game here and they're just refusing to make siege. Udamac. Oh, God. I was just about to say he looks the closest to winning, but Watcher number 3 comes in. The Felwind is to prevent the retreat. Very good idea. And who's going to be the poor bastard that gets eaten here? Who's going to be the poor bastard that gets eaten here? Is he going to grab anyone? Is he going to grab? Come on, it's going to be this. One of these dudes. Come on. Oh, there it is! And Gulp eats him. EA didn't have to put that in, and yet they did. So I appreciate that. And, Great Goblin, I'm afraid of a crash now. This game's gone on longer than I thought it would. And, Double Mountain Giants. Now, they're the ones making siege. And Lediga's making 2 towers. Yeah, he's watched too many RuudDevil videos. Okay, Denethor. Level 5. He'll get the summon at level 6, but obviously no Berethor. And Boromir is low. And that is all remains of Gondor's mighty army. The Misty Mountains putting up an epic defense, and they're utilizing that variety I'm talking about. Double Gundabads, Wormlayer is on the field. And he said he returns to the strength of men, so I think Panics lost a Gandalf as well. But we didn't see it happen. Udamac has revived his Gandalf, level 6. Mountain Giants going in. I think Udamac... Please go Messengers of Manwë. Mr. J, or whichever one this is, has not upgraded his fort. He's got the Gundabad upgrade, I think, and then the Goblin Town upgrade, but he doesn't have the armor. Does that have the armor? It's hard to tell. Actually, maybe he does have the armor. They both look the same. Man, this middle battle is just hilarious. Credit to Mickey for doing sappers, but like, you've got your late game Isengard against someone who never plays PvP. I think you can go in. And there goes the summon. The Worm Summon already got used, but it's almost back. Udamac going in again. Another Tainted Land. Witch King, or Lediga helping with his Witch King, kills the worm. Well done, Lediga. I'm proud of you, man. Saruman is over here. If he does the fireball from the cliff, I will... Is he going to hit Witch King with a fireball? Gift time? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't kill him, but that was still fucking epic. And tell him... Okay, he's got tier 4. Messengers of Monway. Yes! Okay, nice. Nicer Rooney. Mickey Rooney. Forward Dol Amroth Citadel with the siege camp. Okay, now we're into the end game, boys. I predict 10 minutes, and then this game is done. It has been a pretty epic game. The middle has been hilarious, as I thought it would be. Let's see. Where's his armory at? Level 3 now. Okay, nice. He's getting forged blades. He's already got the fire arrows. Make a couple catapults. Mike, autocast the skull munitions. Fully upgrade your Eastling archers, and you're good to go. The wolves are going in. Lediga killed the builder of the enemy team. They didn't forget. And now they want revenge. Is he gonna get tower value and barricade value, which has the fire arrows? Bruh, way to go, Lediga. Okay, so this is what they do. Trebuchet is back. Panics. That's not Panics. Trebuchet is also back for him. Double Trebuchet. Messengers of Monway. You don't have to micro Messengers of Monway. They will automatically attack the nearest building. So you summon them, and then boom. There they go. Trebuchet onto the tunnel. There goes Messengers of Monway. No rebuild. The bats are hitting them. That's epic as hell. Trebuchet summoned just to seal the deal. Oh my god, he's also got Firestone. And yeah, there's no armor upgrade on that. No way the Firestone does that much damage. There goes the Hordegunner to protect the Trebuchets. And there goes the snow effect, but there goes the fortress. RuudDevil, how do you accurately call every correct play? Because I am a genius. That is fucking why. That is why. And it seems RuudDevil is a genius as well. Anyway, the Battle of White Wizards here. Istari Light, please. He's doing it on Zahuman. No, on the Gunnerbed Troll, and he just fucking tanked that thing. Wizard Blast on Saruman. Actually staggered him. That was really cool. Gandalf wins melee, hands down, by the way. He does so much damage in melee, but he can't kill. He can't kill. He can't kill an entire army. But in melee, he just wrecks Saruman. Level 8, Forlong is about to die. Okay, I think you mount up Shadowfax here and get him out of here. Remember, if he's mounted on Shadowfax, he can do the stun. Panic's retreating. Lediga attacking. He's got Easterling Swordsman, Easterling Cataphracts versus level 5 fighting Uruk-hai. And also his troops are debuffed by the freezing rain. And I think you just use Witch King to just pick up some of these Uruks every time. No, he's going to go for the archers, okay. Morgul Vanguard are also going in for that sweet trample. And Tainted Land again. Remember, Mordor's fighting under debuff and now Tainted Land. That's really unfortunate. I think Witch King's going to go down. He's got slowed by something. He's slowed by the bat. We're going to see Witch King die to a bat again. One more hit. Oh no, unless the Athelians get him first. Oh my god. No way. No way. You're kidding me, dude. Yes, dude. It was the Oath of Elendil. Imagine crowning a guy. He starts speaking Elven. And some like boomer Gondorian in the back's like, we don't want no elves in my throne room. And he just throws a fit. That's kind of how it would go. Anyway. RuudDevil, after that demolition job on Mr. J's fortress. He's still rocking the Gandalf. He's still rocking the Casbah. Unfortunately, I mean, Gandalf is really strong, but he's been leveling up. But I don't think there's been that many clutch moments from what you'd expect of him. I think we might see a Word of Power if he can get more fighting in. But yeah, he's been, like, I don't know. I feel like he's been luckier than good Gandalf this game, unfortunately. There goes the Flagondor. Gandalf fighting bravely fighting off Bolg's bodyguard. Athalos and Army of the Dead are still on cooldown. Or off cooldown. And Worm Summon on the Fortress has been used up. Drums in the Deep has also been used up. So many epic defenses from Misty Mountains. And least of all, the Worm Summon. But that's not going to stem this tide. Boom! Beautiful Wizard Blast on those Warg Riders. And does he have any trebuchets? He does have a Siege Works. He hasn't made any. And the Goblins Did I just hear a worm somewhere? Ah, there it is. There goes the heal. And you can run away from a worm. Lediga's like, fuck this, I don't feel no hentai. Oh god, where's it gone? There it goes. Does it insta-kill Cav? It must insta-kill everything. It's fire damage, right? Whoa, they actually tank it. Nice. That's really good, actually. And, okay, he flees. And then it dies. Remember in the first level of the Biffy 2 campaign? In the good campaign? They spawn an eagle right at the very end? Or, not an eagle, a worm. And then you have to use eagles to take it down? Is that still in? Do eagles do bonus damage to worms? Because that'd be kind of cool. And yeah, this has been an epic game, but it's basically GG. Mr. J is out. Both the goblins, I think they had a rocky start, particularly Mr. D in the bottom here. Mr. D in the bottom, Ayo. He lost too many heroes in the beginning. But they actually came back really strong. So they can be pleased with that. Mickey was hilarious to watch. He got Sapper value. And Lediga was Lediga, and it was a privilege to watch him as well. Double barricade, triple towers. He's learned. He's learned from the best. It's fantastic. Okay, another tier 4 for RuudDevil. Is he just gonna buy it? There it is. Are we gonna hear another Oath of Lendil? Oh! How will you coronate the king, Gandalf? I'm gonna do Word of Power. Ayo! And just yeets everyone off the top row. But yeah, level 10 for G-Dalf. We caught it. Only by the blessing of Elendil there. And Saruman was apparently a little miffed at that and decided to fireball his contemporary there. The Starry Light is off cooldown, but he's surrounded by Urukai. Elisar's there with Army of the Dead! Oh, and Gandalf died at the very last second, unfortunately. Heal was off cooldown, or on cooldown, sorry. There goes the lightning, which actually... Nope, they're getting back up like daisies, okay. Elisar versus Saruman. There goes the Wizard Blast. Come on, Elisar. You gotta chunk him down. He's wearing a fucking robe. Anyway, Fortress has gone down here. Level 4. Get good, Panics. RuudDevil at a level 10, G-Dalf. Saruman gets cut down by Boromir at the bottom there. Level 10, Boromir. He is a Jacques Homer, I don't know. Monsieur Boromir. There you go. He's French now. And Lediga's Witch King back. Oh no, he didn't actually die, so no back from the dead. But that would be kind of, you know, like a Tuesday for a Witch King coming back from the dead. Because, you know, he's a Nazgul, get it? Okay, no, I'll stop talking now. But yeah, GG, well played everyone. MVP. We'll do MVP now since the game's pretty much over. MVP? Let me think. MVP. I want to say... I mean, okay, if the right side team had won, I would have said MVP Tainted Land, because that's how funny it's been.
Up, friend. The ale's on me.
I think MVP is RuudDevil, and the Messengers of Manwë was the clutch play. I think he's done so well. He's got the most power points out of everyone, both tier 4s, and he took down the fortress first with a master play. Mickey has made nothing but mine launchers, although he's left a little gap here, which the heroes could exploit. But he's being sandwiched by Numenorian engineering. Oh, and a Witch King that can just fly over him. So, you love to see it, really. And I still remember the day in the Spook and Shield Cup when Flame of the West taught us the true range of that trebuchet, and it just literally went halfway across the map. Yeah, just took out a fortress. It was hilarious. Okay, Andoril, Flame of the West, Forge from the Shards of Narsil. He's not going to do it. We'll just get one final for Gondor. And yeah, it's nice to see Gondor winning. From both sides there. And there's Athelian Wood. RuudDevil flexing his PowerPoint might there. Well played, everyone. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been the perfect 3v3 cast, so I thank whoever submitted it. And, yeah, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Of course. Okay, GG, well played.